Hey, Shalom, brother Shalom. Yahweh Shemel, Shai Bashem Akak, Dash Barak Ta. Alright, here we are once again with the demonizing machine. Edom on the rampage, man. Just, doing what he does, man. You want to get double honors to the apostles, elders, a great millstone. Taught us his truth, man. To just get into this real quick. I was about to hit the hay, man, but it's just, it's got to come out right now, man. So anyway, somebody named Princess Jones put up curses on them, because they've been, reporting about this stuff here, man. So put up big curses on her and her family, May the Most High destroyed her ass somehow. But anyways, it says here, New York Post, man. Everybody reads the Post. It's the dopest paper ever. It's got real stories in it. So anyway, it says, inside the secretive black Hebrew Israelite sect of Harlem linked to Muncie Stabber. Now, this woman should have a lawsuit against her for saying that these people are black. No one calls themselves black. Sue this woman for labeling this group black Hebrew Israelites. There's no such thing as black Hebrew Israelites. If you look on the fucking screen, and I gotta say it that blunt, so fuck off if you don't like it, but it clearly says Ephraim Puerto Ricans. You fucking piece of shit. It clearly says Gad, North American Indians. They're not black. On the bottom it says Mexicans. You fucking fucktard. You know what I mean? So these people are just fucking pieces of shit, man. But they just are killing themselves, because look, this shit you're doing, you're trying to expose something for being black, but in your picture it says otherwise. You fucking asshole. Brother, hey, I'm not, I'm trying to tone it down, man, but you know what I'm saying? But hey, man, that's crazy, man. It says the couple who shot up a kosher market in Jersey City last month, and the suspect in the Hanukkah stabbings in upstate Muncie had connections to the black Hebrew Israelites, a sect with some members preaching hate against Jews. How do they hate Jews when at the very top of this list here it says Judah, the Negroes? Jews are from the tribe of Judah, you fucking asshole. And the house of Judah is the tribe of Benjamin, you jackass, fucking clown. You don't know about that because you're a dummy and you're a piece of dog shit. Okay? That's who the fuck you are. So this post, it says Post reporter Princess Jones pictured here on Friday. So this is the person, I guess. This black demon. That's a black demon right there, man. That's a dark demon. That's a real dark, evil demon. She's fat and ugly. Disgusting, man. Put curses on that fucking black devil. She's a black demon, man. Black Knight. The Black Knight demon. Proud ass devil. Proud look. The Lord hates that person, man. So it says, had connections to the black Hebrew Israelites, blah, blah, blah. David Anderson, one of the shooters, killed in the December 10th firefight, which resulted in 6 dead. Which is nothing compared to Lucky Brothers. Hey, which is nothing compared to all these fucking demon-ass Edomites. They've killed fucking multi-millions, man. And it's never talked about. It doesn't matter. So-called black man kills 5 people, all of a sudden he's the biggest terrorist on the planet ever. He's the #1 fucking terrorist on the planet. Why is that? Why is that? Look at this bitch reporting her own fucking people. Fucking devil, man. Fuck you, man. Oh, I'm pissed, man. So it says here, published rabid anti-Semitic screeds on social media. No, he didn't. If anything, because if you're saying he's from the Black Hebrew Israelites, so-called, it says here, Israelite Church of God and Jesus Christ, World Headquarters. That's pro-Semitic, you fucking piece of shit. So yeah, man. It says was inspired by the group. So that's crazy. You're not anti-Semitic because we are Semitic. Fucking clown ass nigga. Alright. It says anyways, talks about the accused stabber who injured 5 Hanukkah celebrants inside a rabbi's home last week had attended the sex house of worship in East Harlem. Months before the 2 attacks in early February, Post reporter Princess Jones attended a service at the storefront temple. This is her story. It was dark when I approached the building on Madison Avenue, the world headquarters of the Black Hebrew Israelites. They don't call themselves black. She's literally an evil bitch saying that. It's clear from the fucking picture. It says Puerto Ricans. They're not black. North American Indians, Colombia to Uruguay, Argentina to Chile. They are not fucking black. Proof that fucking Puerto Ricans are not black. They say fucking, they call anybody who's dark-skinned morenos. They don't want nothing to fucking do with them. I know. I fucking grew up with them. I know, man. The fuck, man. Anyway, it says, it was dark when I approached the building in Madison Avenue, the world headquarters of the Black Hebrew Israelites. I stood for several minutes on the opposite side of the street, summoning the courage to knock on their door. Yeah, you better summon the courage, you demon-ass bitch. The gatekeeper of the Israelite Church of God and Jesus Christ was dressed completely in black. And that's why we told you, brothers, not to be blessed fucking dressing in black, man. Let alone having masks or gloves or any shit like that. Or sticks in your hand. Fucking none of that, man. He was straightforward, but guarded as he peered at me through the crack in the door. I believe this guy. Anyway. It says, one of my relatives is a follower of the group, but I knew little about them except that their members view themselves as God's chosen people and believe that African Americans... Oh, now they're African Americans? I thought they were black. You contradicting cunt. Hispanics and Native Americans are the real descendants of the 12 tribes of Israel, but you just said Black Hebrew Israelites, bitch. You fuck this motherfucker, man. Last January, I watched the viral video of the confrontation between the Catholic school students and the Black Hebrew Israelite street preachers. Now, that's another contradiction. You see? Lincoln Memorial in Washington. I suddenly wanted to know more. That's why I feel like those HOI guys are set up too, man. They gotta be getting paid major money. They have to, man. It's gotta be the case. On the low, they're getting money. It's gotta be, man. You know, there's just too many fucking red flags, man. It leads directly to the infiltration, to the investigation, everything. It says, how did you hear about the church? Asked the gatekeeper. Are you familiar with the faith? I told him the truth, that a family member attended their sermons in the hometown. Yeah, you didn't tell nobody no truth, bitch. You're lying while you're telling the truth? Fuck you. Can't trust no fucking liar, man. It says that a family member attended their sermons in my hometown in North Carolina, but he seemed not to hear me. And I kept asking more questions before he opened the door and allowed me in. Before I could step across the threshold, The doorkeeper wanted to know more. Good. Shouldn't have let your fat, dirty ass up in there. Fucking demon. Fuck you, man. Yo, put curses on this picture, man. He asked me if I was on my period. Good. Good, because you're not supposed to enter into the congregation, you dumb bitch. I wasn't, but they must have noticed my look of shock and explained to me women on their periods are considered unclean and barred from religious services. That's correct, bitch. Can't be going into the temple. You know what? And that's another thing, too, about the Christian church. They got a bunch of women on their periods up in there, man. Fucking disgusting bitches, man. Just before they allowed me to pass, I was searched for drugs and weapons with a metal detector. Good. They asked me to open my purse and demanded that I hand over my cell phone, and I asked why. They responded for security reasons. Finally, I walked into the sanctuary, past doors, emblazoned with the Star of David, and two men in long purple vests and gold piping and puffy white shirts who identified themselves as high priests. In the wall behind them was a large plaque with their version of the 12 tribes of Israel. She goes into them, so on and so on. North American Indians, clearly not black. Fucking piece of shit. Honestly, I didn't know what to expect as I made my way to the chair. Someone handed me a Bible. Later, I was given a copy of the Apocrypha, a collection of religious teachings central to the beliefs of the black Hebrew Israelites. See how that's a contradiction? Clearly, the tribe sign doesn't say black, you fucking piece of shit, man. Says my relative, who was part of the group, had once described what was involved in their religious conversations. Basically, it amounted to this: everything I've been taught in my Christian faith was a lie. That's correct. Blacks were the true children of God. No one ever said that. It's not blacks, asshole. You just fucking read it off the tribe sign, you piece of shit.